thank you guys for being with me today, as usual. Today, recording is going to be about the youth. The youth. So when I say the youth, I'm talking about those who are from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 to 50. I want to quickly make a few assertions. There was a speech that Obama gave in South America, and his assertion then to the youth was that they should not allow the system to brainwash them. I'm just going to stay there. Let's keep that in mind. Then it was during this last presidential election too, when Harris went viral because he said that he wanted those youth to go in and knock on the doors of those who are blocking them. Then after knocking on the doors, if they still don't want to open the door, they can kind of like change the door and break it open and move in. That's another youthful statement that I want to put into place. These are background. Let me quickly repeat the two sections. One of them was by Obama, who went, I think it was in South America, and he made it clear that if the youth he doesn't want them to be brainwashed. Then I also went back a while ago and spoke about Harris talking to some Hispanic youth, and she said that if they are knocking on the door to go in and the door is not open, they have permission to break that door open, kick it in. That was her section. Okay, let me also went straight into another information. Obi has made it clear that he's not for or against the JAPA that is currently going on, because himself he went to UK, started his business, and came back to Nigeria. I think he renounced his allegiance to UK before leaving there, and they didn't want him to do that. Okay. Let me also say too that Asiwaju did went abroad to fix his academic bottleneck, and while he was there, some of the things that allegedly made him second class academically, he was able to fix all the problems. Those are the things that they are all now talking about his certificates and all that. But the thing is that what made him to go there, he was able to use it to make an impact and came back. Okay? And the reason why I'm not against JAPA is because so long as I want to sound this off now, those of you who are back there JAPAing, in the 60s or in the 40s, Abafemi Awolowo, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa, all these people went abroad and came back. The only mistake they made was that instead of them to recognize the root cause of our problem, because they were in their youthful days too, they did not go there. They started playing to this, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Igbo, and that has caused us a lot of pains and suffering up to now. Okay, those people jackpot too. In the 70s, there were jackpotting going on, which I kind of like knew about with all those false certificates that people were using going abroad. In the 80s, I went jackpot too, and I'm glad I did, because you had to break bread with other tribes for you to be able to get to the next level of abstraction. Next level of abstraction. If you are able to break bread with the other tribes, then you are pretty much good. I'm talking about, when I talk about tribes, I'm talking about the subcontinent, the Oceanias, the Israelis, the Africans, the Hispaniolas, and all that. Those are tribes. If you're able to break bread with them, with those people, you are pretty much in the primarily heads up. You have a heads up. That's why South Africa is very hard. When it comes to the president going to Trump the other day, and Trump was giving him a lot of surprises by throwing him under the bus and all that, because South Africa is a harsh part of black and white. As we currently speak, the whites are still in control of South Africa wealth. Okay. Let me also say too, I personally, I believe that if you jaguar, so long as you are very focused on why you go there, you're not going to lose. I was very focused. And when I left here without knowing what I was doing. So when I got there, I doubled down on why I went there and spent considerable number of years. Quickly, I was able to achieve my goal. But when I then wanted to come back, people were telling me things have not changed. I should have overruled them and just come back, but I couldn't do that, because then I veer. What they call that, when you are traveling on the street that has a lot of construction going on, you're going to dent. So I dented into an area that did not, on the long run, I'm glad I did, which is to sacrifice still on the behalf of women, youth. So, going forward on this discussion today, I am challenging those who are in the diaspora right now, those people who have been asking for help from, to pay heed to why they went there. As soon as you finish achieving it, you can be rest assured that you're going to be different from those who are there, who did not stay focused. I was going to tell my cousin that, who just jackpot few days ago, that with the exchange rate currently the way it is, with the forex, and with the fact that any jackpotting that he did was on his excellence, because he was recruited as an international talent, and he's going to be, an engineering company gave him, he passed their test. He passed CBD test and was able to go there. And when he gets there, he's going to be paid in pounds. If he goes in and then took the oath of poverty like I did when I went there, in the 42 years that I was in abroad, I took the oath of poverty and then doubled down on my sacrifice. If he goes in and then start capitalizing on the current situation which we have in Nigeria, that is not going to change in the next million years. Nigeria's system is not going to change. We're going to just start enjoying, we need to start enjoying what we currently have. And that was what my book says. So when today, the reason I'm recording today is because I'm talking about the youth. How the youth are going going to be the one that is going to help me out, because irrespective of the fact they are saying that 70% of Nigerian population are useful exuberant. They are not, it's only a Nigerian issue. The whole world is sitting like that. 70% of the population of the world are youth, and they are suffering. But I do believe that I'm only holding them to one thing: let talent roll. I need your talent. I need your talent to grow the last hope of us, which is the people of African descent, that was the last people to have come across the scourge of servitude. So I'm calling them on the talent, and I'm asking them that if your dream is to become a scientist, and you already have what you call a preliminary talent, where you are able to go to primary, you were 1, 2, 3 of your class, ahead of your class, and you went to secondary, and then you took the WAEC, and then you took the JAM, and you got into University of Benin, and you are there, and you are not wasting your life away. You are studious, and you are able to master your classes. On the long run, you know about how to manipulate the personal computer at the level of where nobody can fool you. You can do all the Google, you can do all the YouTube and all that. Then all you need to do is to go in and then use that talent and come to me, and we would then try and figure out how you were going to be able to put you where you can now be able to be what you call AI prompt engineer. We could put that together, or we could take quantum qubits. We can put that together. So I can help you, and you can help me. So today I'm calling on the youth who, if they don't, in Nigeria airspace, like in Benin, for example, if they don't hustle, they won't be able to get a single meal a day. That is how grave their situation is. And people keep accusing the current administration that they are weaponizing poverty. So I have spoken a lot right now, and I don't want to go too far, but there are certain things that has been on my mind. So, like for example, I said my third market segment is going to be youth. With the statistics in Nigeria said that make up 65 to 70% of the population. Without them hustling a day, they are not going to be able to get a square meal. We at Yes We Can cannot do. Yes We Can cannot be out there talking unless we are equate youth with the talent search. And I mean well when I say that. To that effect, we are going to do what we call volunteerism, and we're going to be challenging these youth to help with the grassroots mobilization of their pocket change. From them, that is imperative for the organic growth, that we form a synergy between Yes We Can and the youth movement across the globe on the cyber field. For example, the youth stand a chance of getting equal amount of benefit that would be symbiotic to both our movement and the future enjoyment that they choose that they're going to get. So, quote and unquote, our talent set starts from our ability to mobilize the teenager to the childbearing age that stand shoulder to shoulder with American youth in the Republican. What I just said there was that if you the youth that we are currently crying about here, that is going to be the major voting bloc in the next election, can be able to get the right person in the office. The youth are going to be, they are not, the people that are going to determine the next election are not those who are currently switching what you call allegiance by campaign into APC. Those are people who are trying to save their skin. What they're doing is that they are afraid that if they don't move very quickly when the whole world is moving, then they're going to be left behind. And as such, a lot of them are decamping to APC. And that makes a lot of people accusing the administration of being what you call a one-party state, like they have in the Soviet Union, like they have in America. These are one-party states, even though they are trying to say that they are not. They are two-party states. In America, I believe it's a one-party state, in a way. Okay. There are other things that is in my mind that I would like to quickly put out there before cutting everything off. So, there are certain things on my mind. What's on my mind is that when we're talking about youth, we are talking about how we're going to be able to mobilize you guys. So, when we're talking about youth, I'm getting a little bit distracted now, and I'm going to try to wrap this up instead of blabbing around and not being able to make a lot of headway. But I think I've covered a lot of the area. I'm challenging you guys, youth, to start thinking of how you're going to get this country to move forward. We are not in a bad shape. Other countries has their own problem. We have our own problem. But if we don't attack it, it will eat us alive. So, I don't know. I think I am going to say that we need a lot of likes. Like if you just watch this video right now, what you need to do is to help me with likes. Just put a lot of likes, subscribe, stuff like that, and share the video with share it with your friends. Share with the video, and find a way to say, okay, we're going to try and get in touch with this Ogie Azimikoko or Ogie Baba, so that we can get him to a point where, so long as what he's going for is for the common man, for the common goods. We're doing common man for the common goods. Then we need to be able to back him up. I picked that issue up from when Osikime said that he was not profiled when he was picked up by kidnappers. But when they did find out that he was out there beating the drum for common man, they released him. But what shocked him was the fact that the police that came to come and bail him out, they shot them. They shot them in cold blood and killed them. That's grave. That's very, very grave. That's not something that we can take lightly. And Agbakoba has just released some information today. I just read it, that when in 1993, himself and Ransome Kuti were all demonstrating when at that time the Nigerian Abuja and Lagos were co-capital. So Abacha was scheduled to come into Lagos, and there were demonstrations going on. 200 of people got killed. Why have the administration not be able to get to that level of abstraction of 200 people killed, and they are now painting people like Abiola's children or wife? They are putting Falana, putting people who got killed in Ogoni, putting them up. Why they are missing 200 people that just got killed there. What also beat me, and I want to say that this has been in my mind, is the fact that at this point in time, there's a problem with one issue. Those people compiling the list missed out on some people that they were allegedly said that they were dead, but they were still alive. That beats me. What is also in my mind today is the issue that is going on between Israel and Iran. That's grave because Israel has been planning for the past 2 years on what they were going to do to destroy Iran. This is a white or a Muslim, this is a Christianity trying to destroy Islamic war, Islamic pillar of the Islamic war. Nothing more, nothing less. That Bibi King said that's not what he's doing. That's what is in the mind. That has been in my mind. And I feel that they should be condemned for killing a lot of the leaders of the Islamic war. That has been in my mind. And what was also in my mind was the silence. I'm going to have a silence for the crash of the aeroplane in India. What got me there was the level in which the Indian people, the Indian airline started giving out what they call the money that they were going to give for people who died. And they were giving money for those who are going to come down there to come and do the work. That was one of the things they were interested in. That same money that they are giving there is to silence the almost like 300 people that got slaughtered. That same money is the same money that 2 or 3 days ago, there were money that were being given to drug dealers inside America to give out to those people who are drug dealers in South America who are feeding human beings to lions. Same thing was going on too in Syria, where some people were being fed to lions during the Assad regime before he ran away to Russia. So it's life is great. My phone number is 2234 70 033627981. I want you to put that on your speed dial. You can know, and I will continue to say that, and you can send me an email at Azimi, azimikoko5@gmail.com. Again, today is your day, the youth. And the most important thing is for you to know that I need your talent to volunteerism so that we can pull this thing off. Thank you for your